Meiolicant, a pure poison type, introduced back when Runic Run was first introduced. This physical bulky Doodle lacked speed and magic defense, but had a strong moves to cover up its main matchups, with it just getting a new trait a long while ago, Acid Advance, and now has the chance to outspeed most of its speed demons. Now let's see if this Acid Advance was the buff it needed rather than using Tenacious. Hello everybody, it's me, DTG Slayer, back again for another Doodle World PvP showcase. Today's video, we're going to be showcasing Meiolicant. As it just recently got a new buff and where it gets Acid Advance now, we're going to be running an attack speed set with Acid Advance with Lethal Ornament. Our move pool we're going to be running is Crunch, Psychic Ram, Envenom Lacerate, and Reckless Charge. Reckless is basically to shut down other Serpent Chains, but you know, trying to set that up is pretty hard as it is, but hey, we got the right team. Let's get on right to the clip, shall we? And see if he can or can't. Let's see. On to the first battle. We're going to be battling against Gaming Cayego Pie, I guess. So, as we start off with Garrusera, we're going to be doing Acid Rain, as it's going to be the main component of our team. So, with Acid Rain, it basically gives all 3.5 of my Doodles its ability, well, 2 of them at the moment, but we're going to be running both, we're going to be running a separate a lot of stuff with it. So, right now at the moment, after Acid Rain has been activated, we now have a way to outspeed most of their fast Doodles in the game. So, going into this chance to go into Serpent Chain to get rid of that nosedive, we're just going to take this chance to go and use a crystal wall on this to completely shut this down, you know, casually. And Monologue is casually seeing why I set up that Lingering Poison at the beginning. Because, you know, Lingering Poison is going to completely shut this down in terms of how long it's going to last. In case it does happen to have Clumsy Swing, I'm going to Lewis Prayer anyways. But there's no way this thing... No, it does not have Clumsy Wing, I guess. Swing. Clumsy Swing. What? Okay. So, basically, you know, he just did that. I'm just going to set up my other shields so I can be able to deal with the other magic attackers he has on this team. So far, he really has nothing to do with Serpent Sheen, it seems. He's just practically just chilling here. So, just going to set up another Lewis Prayer. He simply has. So, he's going to be switching into his Aparia. Probably going to go for that helicopter kick. And we're pretty much going to take this opportunity to go right back into Garrusera here. Because, you know, Garrusera is mainly the main thing that walls this thing. Mainly due to it having quad resistance to both lightning kicks and helicopter kicks. But, you know, taking out that Lewis Prayer, Acid Rain, it stopped at the right moment to set it right back up. Because, you know, casually, I'm not setting that up again. I'm playing, and we're going to do it again because we have to for this team. So, Lingering Poison, yes. Now with Acid Rain, if you didn't know, whenever Lingering Poison or possibly anything's poison, when activated with Acid Rain, they all get diseased, which is probably, it's one of the best status inflictions within the game when it comes later in time. It's kind of like Toxic in a way, in Pokemon. So, as we're switching on to Spectatic, we're going to be taking that Fire Punch easily, because we're it's hidden trait, Exscolius, or how you say it, Exoskeleton. So, as we awaken right here, we're going to take this chance to go for Sharpen, because, you know, we already have magic shields up and we got walls up. Might as well go for it. So, as we pretty much already know what this guy's going for, he's going for, obviously, it's magic attack move. So, we're probably going to take this chance to go for right here. Serrated Claws. Having problems trying to pronounce it, but, you know, we take that Sight Force like it's nothing, and we KO the Dajinko. Getting that speed boost. You know, Dajinko has too much stuff going on. Casually can't really deal with it. So now we're going in with the Grufflin. Obviously, we probably don't outspeed this thing. This thing has a base speed of almost 150. Nah, I'm just kidding. It probably has like a base speed of 120 actually. But still, one of the fastest Doodles in the game. Going back into Serpent Machine, obviously to set up that wall so, you know, he doesn't... Oh, so we find out that this thing is a mix-up attacker actually. But, you know... We got that poison set up, we got that disease taken further on, you know, he's not going to last long. So, taking up this opportunity, just might as well take that chance to switch out, because, you know, he ain't going to do anything. So, as we got Glovey right here, we can easily take a Dark Slash here, because of the shields we got. We're going to be running this move pool as the first one. We're going to be running separate move pools, so don't expect this the same ones. We take that Dark Slash like it's nothing, and Disease kills his Aparia like it's nothing. As we go into our next opposing Doodle, apparently Acid Rain also is gone. We go back into their Monologue is back. As you think that this Monologue ever learned, guess what? He just goes for the same move, and obviously he's gonna keep on dying to disease because there's no way he's gonna do anything. So, you know, take this chance to Lewis press something back up, or myself. You know, I don't know if this thing has a fighting move, so, you know, this is also diseased. So, you know, might as well get the heck out of here and get into something that does need a Lewis prayer. Because casually, I don't think a Server Sheen really needs much as HP, knowing it's one of the most stuff. Knowing that it did have Crush on it, it completely did nothing to this. We got walls up still, so we set up Acid Rain back up, taking that Fire Punch like it's nothing. And now we got that active with that extra chip with Acid Rain and Disease doing tons of damage to this. Taking out this opportunity, we're going to go ahead and go into Meiolicant because it has enough defense to take a hit from this. And Fiery Punch, exactly as I expected with shields, and pretty much good chip after all. Oh, and then our walls go away. That sucks. Or I think it was shields. Wasn't really paying attention there. But we're going to go for Venom Lacerate as our main stab and knock out the Sumo. I'm saying it way too fast, but you know, casually need to do so. And Monologue. We are not killing this thing with Lethal Ornament. So we're going to take a switch out of this and go into Serpent Sheen because, you know, he still hasn't learned that Landslide is never going to touch us. So we're going to just casually just wait till this thing dies. I don't think he's ever going to let this thing go because I don't think this thing's going to... Oh, we find out this is a Mineral Cannon Monologue. The most confusing set I ever seen. But, you know, this is Doodle World. Anything could be ran or whatever the hell you want to run with it. So, you know, we go for Mineral Cannon, which, you know, I go on to the one thing that has the worst magic defense out of my whole team. Casually, it really does. But, you know, here's a golden opportunity right here. He thinks that he's faster than me. Guess what? He dies to let Venom right there. You know, one reason I like using Acid Advance is knowing that how fast that Meiolicant can really go. Now with this Dalferno now being diseased, he now has a time limit as he's his final Doodle to our opponent. Might as well just go for a Venom Lacerate to take the last hit. And oh, we find out it's a Necromancy set. You know, casually, I don't think Necromancy hasn't been ever used yet, but I feel like it would be pretty good on some Doodles. Might try that in the future, but casually, you know, who ever knows. And I'm surprised this is outspeeds. I think I might have not changed it to speed yet. I probably in this clip, I was using a HP defense set, which I'm probably going to change it after this, but I don't actually use it in the next battle, but we'll see. GG's, and on to the next battle. Now on to the second battle of the video. We're going to be going against Felina. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, if not. But we're going to hurry up and set up the Acid Rain, because you know Hyper Voice is not going to KO us. We got enough magic investment in this. So taking this chance already, he's probably going to go for another Hyper Voice. So, you know, taking out that switch and going into an obviously thing that could shut this down pretty easily is our Glubby. Glubby easily can take this thing 1v1. Even if it has Earth Surge, still can take it out 1v1. But here we're going to take a prediction and go for Psycho Force because obviously it's going to go for its Crystal type right here because it does not want to stay in for a Goo Blast. You know, as in predicting that, it does get it and gets the magic drop. So if we stay, it's going to die. So we're going to predict it, switching again and going for Belch. Belch, while we're running Belch, to inflict disease. When we inflict disease, it's going to always shut down anything that comes in per turn. So it's basically right now this Incineroar is rotting away while we just, you know, do the basic play and switch. Because, you know, Incineroar casually does not have any way to deal with it. So right now, disease is kind of basically breaking it down. We're going to set up shields, you know, just to, you know, live on longer a little bit. Because, oh, and then he burns me, you know. Gotta shut that down, I guess. But you know, Server Sheen is just mainly to set up walls and bring someone to life, pretty much. So we're gonna set up our other walls to ensure that nothing else comes in. This dude only has one physical attacker. I just realized that. So you know, casually now, right now, just taking this opportunity. If he's gonna go for another fireball, we can easily take that. Nutrient, we also take that. So you know. That is, this Incineroar is practically gone. We can take this chance to go for hit and run. Why run hit and run? Obviously to predict switches, but you know, at the same time, we got to get that rain back up. So we're going to take the chance to just kill our Serpent Sheen off fire, because you know, it's pretty easy, so they don't end up knowing who we're going into. So as we're going back into Garristera to set up that rain.
as he goes into his poison type, which, you know, Kara Lizard obviously has freaking a mind move, which, you know, I still think it's pretty good. And honestly, Kara Lizard is probably one of the most magic defensive doodles out there. With Psycho Flowers being hitting us, it casually doesn't do anything to us because this bear does not die. So we're going to set up Honey Slap because obviously he's going to switch. Because, you know, everybody freaking switches. We still got shields up, so we're going to go and take the chance to just go for Serrated Claws here. Because I know Quick Sting is not killing. Quick Sting is not going to kill. Even though this thing has 186 attack, it is not going to kill. This thing is pretty bulky. We can take that Hyper Voice any day. Yep. And so the next Doodle he's probably going to come into, probably going to be his Poltergeist, which I'm sure it's going to have Sapphire, my guess. That's what it is. So we're just going to go for Serrated here. Feral is not going to kill. Magic Shields. And, you know, we take away of its hidden trait. I'm sure that's what it was. And we're just going to Quick Sting here, getting rid of that Poltergeist. You know, casually just getting rid of his only way to shut down Garrusera right now. He only has one more thing that can practically do anything to Garrusera. But, you know, casually right now, he doesn't really have anything else to do. So now he goes into his one trump card that I believe can actually do anything to Freddy Fazbear. I'm just messing with you. But we're just going to go into Garrusera to shut this thing down again and go for Acid Rain. Because, you know, Acid Rain is what we need. Acid Rain is what this team is meant to be. So as the Acid Rain is now activated, we're just going to, you know, we don't really need this anymore. We don't need Garrusera because, you know, we're going to go into Meiolicant and just clean this game. Because, you know, all three of these doodles literally died to Meiolicant 1v1. Okay, as we go for Rusty Roots, completely dropping that speed. We still freaking I don't know how we didn't outspeed that, but I guess it's a max speed set instead of a magic defensive set. So we're going to take this chance to just go for Crunch, even though we could easily go for Psycho Slam. I'm not going to risk this miss, so, you know, that's how it goes. Next up, who's going to be next? Because, you know, there's nothing safe in front of this thing. So we're going to go for Reckless, and we find out this thing's Flashbang. But, you know, Flashbang is not going to do anything else because of shields. And we're going to go for that Reckless. Don't matter, we're still fine. We still take that chip, shut that down, it is gone. Now, the last thing, we're going to go into this, and, you know, Zaparia, you think it lives? Nope, it has Subfuge as well. But, you know, guess what? Psychic Graham is going to pretty much one-shot this. GG's Bud is a really fun game, and that's how you use Meiolicant as Acid Advance. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next showcase. So, how did you guys like the video? What if you did hit that subscribe button or slapped the bell icon whenever I ever upload another video? Besides that, we are finally back for real this time. More videos later this week. Other than that, Slayers Unite. See you in the next video. Peace.